It's time for another news update. Today we will discuss more news about upcoming headsets, innovative tracking accessories, as well as the future plans of Meta in the AR space. As usual, there is also some interesting gaming news. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. First we have the headsets. A leak has surfaced about the upcoming Asus Rog Horizon OS headset, and it's looking pretty exciting. For the ones who don't know, the headset was revealed alongside the announcement last year that Meta's Quest operating system will be renamed Horizon OS and made available to approved third-party hardware makers. Asus was one of the first companies to take advantage of this change. Now, according to Luna sources, the headset codenamed Tarius will have face and eye tracking and will use either QD-LCD panels with local dimming or micro OLED displays. If it comes this year, most likely it will use the Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 chipset, but in order to not become obsolete in 2026 with the launch of the Quest 4, they may wait for it and use the same type of chipset. Next, if you are a Quest 3 user, this accessory might interest you if you enjoy socializing in VR. A Japanese engineer is working on a face and eye tracking add-on for the Quest 3 named EF Tracker and says that it will use 3 cameras and a series of infrared LEDs. There have been a couple of problems that have decreased the credibility of this device, but in the absence of an official add-on from Meta, we can only hope that a third party will take it upon itself to make one. On the other hand, if you want an easier full body tracking solution, keeping an eye on this device might be a good idea. Bodylink is a funded Kickstarter for a standalone body tracking camera for TV games and VR headsets. It comes from Rebuff Reality, a VR accessory company that today sells straps, grip socks, USB hubs for HTC's Vive trackers, and a rear battery for Quest 3. Supposedly the device can deliver VR body tracking data without worn trackers by wirelessly streaming its tracking skeleton output to supported VR games on standalone headsets and PCs, including VR Chat and Dance Dash. It's already possible to use your phone as a body tracking camera in VR Chat. However, unlike this method, Rebuff Reality claims that Bodylink's camera sample at 90 fps for smoother tracking and features a wide field of view, allowing it to capture your body at a shorter distance with higher fidelity. They say it will be priced at $300 and that Kickstarter backers can get it for $170. It remains to be seen if this device will become a successful product or not. Now let's change gears a little and speak about some AR news. Meta is reportedly planning to offer Orion AR glasses to developers in 2026 ahead of a consumer AR glasses launch in 2027, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. This is huge news for anyone following the evolution of augmented reality. By giving developers early access, Meta is hoping to obtain useful and interesting apps that will attract users to AR glasses. It looks like Meta is serious about making AR a mainstream technology, and I'm excited to see what creative solution developers will bring to the table once these glasses hit the market. On a similar note, Meta ran 2 Super Bowl ads for the Ray-Ban Meta glasses featuring Chris Pratt, Chris Hemsworth, and Kris Jenner. Since its launch, Meta has significantly expanded the capability of this device, adding visual AI queries, web search, video calling, QR code and text scanning, timers, reminders, live translation, Spotify control, and more. EssilorLuxottica has also steadily released a new Skylar style as well as dozens of new style variants. Later in the year, Meta and EssilorLuxottica are reportedly planning to launch Oakley Meta glasses. Additionally, Meta is said to be working on a higher-end smart glasses featuring a HUD potentially controlled by its long-in-development neural wristband. With all these announcements, it looks like Meta feels that now is the time to heavily market this kind of product to a wider audience beyond technology enthusiasts. But since I have already mentioned neural wristbands, let's take a look at Mudra Link, a $200 third-party alternative presented at CES 2025 which claims to offer similar functionality to the one designed by Meta. Mudra's representatives describe its sensors as surface nerve conducting, or CNC, and the description of how it works also sounds similar to what we heard before. The device will sense the electrical signals passing through your wrist to the muscles in your hand in order to detect the position and movement of your fingers without the need for optical hand tracking. One particular exciting new feature is the wristband's ability to detect pressure levels. As you can see from this video, the pressure can be perceived on a scale from low to high, depending on the amount of force you are using at the time. This could allow for more immersive gaming experiences and an easier way to navigate in VR without controllers. Now, for the gaming news, let's take a look at Addon, a satisfying sci-fi action adventure that shines with its clever VR gameplay design. With stunning visuals, engaging combat, and map sections that can be approached in different ways, Addon knows how to take advantage of its characteristics as a VR game. While the intense motion may make it unsuitable for newcomers, the VR enthusiasts who are looking for a fast-paced and challenging experience will have a blast with this game. Next, we have No Man's Skies, which received its World Part 2 update, adding a universe expansion with even more diverse and dynamic worlds. It mainly brings new gas giants, terrain types, and weather conditions for No Man's Skies player to explore. Alongside new planetary flora and fauna, this update also enhances the oceans, with bodies of water now reaching multiple kilometers in depth. The lighting and shadows also received a boost, and obviously there are a couple of new missions. I know this is not strictly a VR game, but I decided to speak about it because it's one of the most amazing and expansive games you can play in VR at the moment. This is all for now. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing for more VR content. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.